Right, first thing I've got to do is to turn on the 360 camera. It's the 360 X4 Air, very capable camera. We'll just get it start to recording, and there we go. Right, we're all good to go then, fellas. Let's take her off, shall we? Gonna have a little fly around. Okay, right, here we go then. Okay, let's have a nice little cruise around, shall we? And yeah, one, see what there is, and two, I just want to talk about this kind of battery for the Neo 2. A new one's come to market from a company which to be honest, I've never heard of. I think, to be honest, guys, I'm a little bit concerned about it. I much prefer to buy things from DJI, if I was truthful. There are reasons for that. I just trust the company, and I think that goes a long way. When it comes to batteries, I think you've got to be really, really wary about that. Especially these batteries on drones, and also in things like maybe e-bikes. There have been some incidences in the UK and around the world, I guess, where I'm just going to fly the drone past me a second. There we go. Where some of these, unfortunately, some of these batteries have self-combusted, and they're an absolute devil to try and extinguish. In fact, I don't think you can. Even if you drop the battery in a bucket of water, it still just keeps burning. That's obviously a relevant danger there. That in itself would probably put me off straight away. I mean, to be honest, I'm happy with what I'm getting flight time, you know, with my Neo. I've got 3 batteries. That gives me the best part of an hour flight time. I think that's probably good enough for me anyway. You know, so obviously there's other issues regarding kind of alien batteries on drones. If you do happen to have a crash, there is a chance that the warranty might be null and void. There's something else to be wary of. So, I mean, if you crash your drone, you've got to send it back to DJI. They're going to fix it up for you. They will go into the absolute minutiae of the drone itself. They'll look at the files, and if they see that there's a foreign, let's say, a battery on the drone, then there's a chance that they may well say, well, I'm sorry, but your warranty is null and void because of the battery which is on there, which is a non-DJI product. I know if you send your drone off with foreign propellers on there, props, then they're going to have a bit of a moan about that, and as I say, you might get a problem with that. So just several things there, just several concerns really, which do kind of come to mind. Personally, I wouldn't entertain it. Basically on those sort of 2 levels, on the safety level, which is obviously very, very important, and also on the warranty level as well. So I would say just beware that there is a chance that a very, very, very slim chance that the battery might just suddenly self-combust, and you've got absolutely no chance of redeeming, well, perhaps your drone if it's actually on the drone, and your warranty could well be null and void. So, you know, I tend to buy all my stuff from DJI online. I know you can go and buy drones on the internet, you know, from Alibaba or Alibaba or Amazon or wherever else you can go to get a drone, and some of the batteries there might be, well, probably be okay, I suppose, but I'm just very wary when it comes to things like electronics, especially after reading stories about e-bikes going up in flames and burning the whole bloody house down, you know. So, yeah, just be aware of that, guys. I've seen some videos, and that's the first thing that kind of come to mind, really, was that particular problem, you know, of the battery just suddenly exploding and causing one hell of a mess in your house. I mean, the chances are it's not going to happen, but when you're kind of pumping out maybe millions of them, there's a chance that maybe just one or two might just go a little bit rogue or something. I have done some research online. I've not seen any stories yet regarding any malfunctioning in these batteries, but I would just be very wary. That's all I would say. But obviously it's down to you. It's your choice. Yeah. Anyway, guys, there we go. So we're down to 49% battery power. I'm going to try and give it a bit of air in a second. I'm going to take it up. Let's get it up, shall we? Give it some air. Wonderful day here in the UK today. Well, this part of the UK anyway. Getting a high wind velocity reading. I should be recording on the goggles as well, so I have got some telematics going on, I hope. I didn't put any in yesterday, one because I forgot to put an SD card in the slot of the flip of the goggles. And yeah. Right, let's take it down, shall we? Get back into some low level stuff. There we go, beautiful. Right, let's carry on then. 40% battery power. And I'll just take it back over towards myself in a moment, I think. Yeah, anyway. Okay, yeah, so I'm hoping to have some friends or some good friends of mine come on and do some FPV kind of drone flying with me. I think they would benefit massively from this, but I understand that they might be a bit camera shy or something. I know one of my good friends has been suffering with depression for what seems quite a long time now. I did not realise it was so severe, and I think a good old dose of the great outdoors, flying drones with Andy, I think that would go down an absolute storm with him, because I know he likes the great outdoors. Yeah, okay. Right, let's try and find my home point and bring this thing back before it wants to come back by itself. 28% battery power. I've got a home point dead ahead, which is actually going further away from myself, so I am going to... There we go, look, it wants to come back now, so I'm going to bring it back pronto. Which I think is over this way somewhere. Yeah, it's getting noisier. Oh, it's just gone behind me, I think. Oh, here we go. Brilliant. There we go then. Good stuff. There we go. Actually, I do need to get myself a landing pad, guys, to be honest. There we go. Brilliant. Okay, that's wonderful. Right, we'll stop recording. That was stop recording automatically. So that's about 10 minutes. 10 minutes on that flight, and that's with the Avata, and it's wanted to come home. So it's about the same, to be honest, as the Neo 2. Right, so I'm going to exit this place. I've got another little place where I want to go to. And we get the Neo 2 up. We're going to go and have a fly with that. I'm going to have parts of the video where I'm probably going to go a little bit fast, just because you can, and it's hard not to. And it's exhilarating as well, and it also sharpens up your reflexes. Good for the mind, body, and the soul, fellas. Anyway, let's get out of here and let's go somewhere else.